YouTube, what's up? 7:25 in the morning at the Slosso house. Time to go to work. Come on, let's go. Go to work. On our way to work. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Where the magic happens. Stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back. What's going on, YouTube? Today, we're talking about the dreaded word, shipping. My pointer don't want to stay still. Shipping. People are scared to ship. I buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace quite a bit. A lot of times it's not real local because we live pretty rural where we live. I mean, there's biggest town from us is, or as far as the city wise is probably about 40 miles from us. So we're pretty rural out here. And if I go someplace to buy something, if I'm going to pay $20 to buy something I'm going to resell, I don't want to drive to get it if I have to drive an hour and a half to get it. So if I do that, I'd rather have them ship. But I say, hey, can you guys ship it? Oh, we don't ship. We don't ship. We'd rather meet you. Why do you want to meet me? It's going to cost you more money to meet me in gas and time than it's going to cost you just throw it in a box, slap a sticker on it. Even if I pay for the sticker, a lot of times they won't ship it to me. I'll pay for the sticker. I'll email it to them. I tell them. They won't do it. People are scared to ship. At this point, I'm going to assume you know how to pack stuff. Now, we went over a little packing stuff one other time. We'll probably do another video on that later. But we're going to assume for the sake of this video, you know how to pack the stuff correctly. Get it packed good. When you're listing, where's that? Here it is. Guys. Scales. Buy one. Buy a good one, decent one. I don't know. I'll put a link to this one. I like this one. We've used this one a bunch. It's held up real good. It's pretty accurate. I'll put a link in the description down below on this. This is one of our postal scales we use. It's about the right size for most stuff. For some of our Amazon stuff, it's a little bit small, but we make do. All right. Well, first, before I go any further, I want everybody to go down and subscribe. You guys are watching my videos. I love it. You're watching my videos. You're not subscribing. My kids are giving me smack because they've got more subscribers than us. Come on, guys. Help me out. I got 5 kids. They're talking smack. I want to put them in their place. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Get your notifications. Like the videos. Share the videos. Comment. Do all that stuff. If you want to call me a no good dirt, do it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'd rather be more constructive in your criticism. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you do like. All right. Subscribe. It's a big deal to me right now. So, without further ado, we're going to get into shipping. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 main ways to ship with USPS. Now, we're just going over USPS today. UPS, FedEx, DHL, there's a whole bunch of different ways. We're going over USPS because this is what we ship, and most people ship most of their stuff with. All right. Now, when you list your stuff, it's important you to weigh it. Weigh your stuff when you list it. Make sure you get the weight right. That way, if you do calculated shipping, you're not going to be paying money out of your own pocket. If you do free shipping, you know how much. Now, free shipping isn't free. Most people at resell know this. Most people in the world know this. You build the shipping cost into the price of your goods. Okay, that's why stuff with free shipping costs a little more. But you don't want to lose money on shipping. And you can lose money easy on shipping if you don't weigh your stuff, especially right around this mark here, the 15 ounce, 16 ounce. You got to watch out real close because it bumps up $3, $4, $5 and you can lose some money there. When I first started, I probably lost a little bit of money because I didn't weigh everything. I didn't have a scale when I first started. That was stupid. Get a scale. They're not, I don't know, I think that one's probably $30. If you're going to do this and you're going to run it like a business, you're going to have a scale anyway. If you don't use a scale, you can use flat rate envelopes and boxes at the beginning to make sure you know how much it's going to cost, but eventually you're going to have a scale. I understand that not everybody can have the money to go out and buy stuff. So if you don't have the money, if you can do flat rate for the time being until you can, but you need to buy a scale. That needs to be one of your first purchases. That needs to be a purchase. It has to be there. That thing will pay for itself in 2 months. It'll be, part of your everyday life. So, shipping. So we weigh it. We're going to decide what we're going to ship it as, right? Cheapest way to ship USPS, first class. Right here, in the blue. I know it's a little bit, hopefully you guys can make that out. I'm going to put some links below. All this stuff comes up at pirateship.com. If you go to Pirate Ships, set you up an account, you can look at all these rates. They've got spreadsheets, you can pull them up. Look, I'm going to have links down in the description, all the spreadsheets, all that stuff that we got going on here. I'm doing right now the national averages. Now these rates can go up and down depending on how far away you're shipping stuff, but all that stuff's broke down on Pirate Ships. It's broke down really nice. Those guys did a really good job. I'm not an affiliate of Pirate Ship. I just use their website. I think it's great. If they want me to be an affiliate, I will, guys, but hit me up. But we use Pirate Ship quite a bit. I use buy off Amazon, or eBay too. Right off eBay or Pirate Ship. Those are about the only two ways we really buy our postage for eBay. So, first class, cheapest way to do it. Now all this stuff is 1 to 3 day shipping. I think first class is up to 7 days. Most of the time it's between 1 and 5 at least, usually 1 and 3, depending on how far it's going. But it's always the cheapest way to ship. First class has to be under a pound. Has to be under a pound. Has to be under 16 ounces. 15.99 ounces and under. Okay, the national average for 1 to 4 ounces, $2.90, about $3. So if you got something to weigh it, it's 3 ounces. You know, somebody's going to pay $3 to have that thing shipped. Now, whether or not you do calculated shipping, free shipping, flat rate shipping, that's up to you. We do a little bit of everything. Some people just do free shipping. They think they sell more when they do free shipping, and you can because there's a filter on eBay. Whenever you go down, you can hit a free shipping. If they hit that button and you're not doing free shipping, if you're doing calculated or flat rate, it wipes your listing out. So we try to do free shipping when we can because we try to keep our listings out on the page as long as we possibly can. So if they go through and hit every filter, if they can, I still want our listings to be there on the page when they're looking at them. So free shipping is a good idea. You just got to work it into your price right. We do a lot of calculated shipping on some of our heavier stuff. We do a little flat rate shipping, like we'll say the buyer pays $3.99 or $4.99, and they don't mind to pay that, guys. On eBay, the buyers expect to pay a little bit of shipping, so they don't. But it's got to be, reasonable. You can't like say, "Oh, I'm gonna ship this. I'm gonna ship this box cutter that's wide open. I'm gonna ship that thing for $9.99, charge $15.99." Nobody's gonna pay that. You can list it for that all day long, but nobody's gonna pay that. And if they don't pay it, it doesn't matter, right? But you got to ship it. So, this knife. Let's do this. I'll weigh it real quick. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm trying to do this solo. Knife weighs 4.9 ounces, 5 ounces. That knife's going to cost about $3 to $3.50 to ship. So I'd probably charge $3.50 on it if I was going to do flat rate shipping. If you calculate it, it's going to calculate it at that. It's going to charge them whatever it charges them. Or if you do free, I'd add $3 to $3.50 into my cost of my product. So if I was going to sell that knife for $7.99 plus $3.50 shipping, that's $11.50 or $11.49 or whatever. I would just list it for either $11.49 with free shipping or $7.99 with $3.50 shipping. Most likely free shipping on that. That $11.99, that doesn't look bad on that knife, and people will buy that. People will pay that. Okay. 5 to 8 ounces, about $3.50. Then it bumps up pretty good here, guys. It comes up $1, 9 to 12. Then it bumps up another $1 here. If you get here, you need to start looking maybe cubic or some flat rate stuff, because that's not always the best price. Most times it is, but sometimes it's not. And when you go on a pirate ship, you'll see on the spreadsheets, they've got a conditional formatting on the spreadsheet where it gets redder and redder and redder the worse deal it gets. And whenever it gets to red, it's the worst deal. All right. Next, we're going to go to cubic shipping. A lot of people don't talk about cubic shipping. I didn't know anything about it for almost an entire year. Cubic shipping is anything that is less than 1 cubic foot or less than 864 cubic inches. So anything 12 by 12 by 6 or smaller. It can be 12 by 12 by 6 or smaller. So, you got to think of that as a half a cubic foot. A cubic foot's 12 by 12 by 12. So any variation of 12 by 12 by 6 or smaller than that is going to ship. This is a reduced rate because it's shipped off size. This is anything less than 20 pounds or less. It can't be more than 20 pounds though. So, but this is a good deal if you guys are shipping electronics that are heavy sometimes. Things like that, you can get a good deal. If they won't fit in the flat rate boxes, they'll fit in this. But you're looking at 0.1 cubic feet, 290. You see how it breaks down here. I'm not going to read it to you. You guys can read yourselves. But, 1278, you get up there, it might be getting a little bit high, so you may want to look somewhere else, these two. But these are definitely cheaper. 20 pounds, if you can ship 20 pounds at $10, that's a deal, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next, I don't know if it's best, but next way to do it, flat rate. Now, flat rate stuff ships, I didn't put it up here, 50 pounds or less, as long as it fits in the box the way it's supposed to, ships. Now, you can't alter the boxes and ship the flat, you can alter flat rate boxes, but then you don't get the flat rate rate. Go over to Bearded Picker's channel, he'll tell you all about that kind of stuff. He knows about that stuff too. I've seen him revamp boxes, priority, but you can cut priority boxes down, guys. You just don't, if you're a flat rate, you don't get the flat rate anymore, but that's his stuff, we'll let him go with that. All right, we're gonna run down flat rate stuff. All says flat rate on it. If it doesn't say flat rate on it, it's not flat rate. This is the flat rate envelope. National average $7.15 to ship this. Now, most things I sell won't fit in that, but if you're selling, I don't know what you could be selling, baseball cards, things like that, they'll fit in that. Ship. Anything that's priority, guys. Flat rate, cubic, priority. Dave called, stopped my video. Awesome. But here we are. I don't know what I was saying. I lost track of train of thought here, but flat rate stuff, guys, it has to say flat rate on it. Flat rate envelope. And you got to pay attention because I'll show you why. Legal flat rate envelope. I thought I had a legal flat rate envelope. Tyvek kind of envelope like this. This is not a legal flat rate envelope. This is just a mailing envelope. This is not flat rate. I thought it was legal, but it wasn't. I don't know if this is bigger, probably a little bit bigger, but if I went to try to mail this is a legal flat rate, I'd get a surprise. I'd probably get about $1.25 or 30 surprise. It depends on what I was shipping. But so if this was a legal flat rate, which this is not, so we're going to trash it, be $7.45. So $7.45. Say you got a 10-pound item, or call it a 5-pound item. You're saving over here. 5-pound item priority would be 13. So you're saving $6. That's a pretty good savings, especially if you save it 120 times in a year. I mean, you gotta think like that. Next up, one I use a lot, we use a bunch. This is great for heavy clothes, jeans, shoes. If you get them in there, you got to get it closed. Once it gets closed, it doesn't matter how distinct the package is, as long as it's not ripped, as long as this thing closes good, it's in there, it ships for that price. Padded flat rate envelopes. These got a little bubble stuff in them. That's the one we use probably the most out of all these. $7.75. I've got a whole 2 giant boxes of them down there. We use them all the time. Because a lot of things will fit in here, as long as they're not real breakable. Like I wouldn't put like something that gets smashed or crushed in here. But jeans, shoes, we'll put like bags of candy that we sell, stuff like that in here sometimes. You gotta use some judgment. You can't be just shipping everything in these envelopes. But if it's not gonna get damaged, we shipping them because it's cheaper. I mean, it's a no-brainer, A lot of times we ship flat rate. We do free shipping because we know exactly how much we're going to pay, so it's not that big of a deal. Normally calculated shipping guides are on our heavier items or things that are an auction that we don't know when they're going to sell, or things like that. All right, then I don't have any small flat rate boxes or medium or large flat rate boxes for that. I just don't use them enough. Small flat rate boxes are usually too small for stuff I want to sell, but I can't think what their size is. They're not very big. I think they're 3 inches by, I don't know, like this, like that. They're not very big at all. I should have looked it up, but I'll put that right there. That's the size. All right, gotcha. Medium boxes, same thing. Now, the small flat rate boxes are good. Now, when you start seeing this red, medium flat rate box, you need to be careful because $13.20 for a medium flat rate box, you may be able to go cubic and do it cheaper. Large boxes and large flat rate, don't use them. I don't know if the Postal Service is trying to pull one over on us, but that is always a bad deal. The boxes are bigger than cubic. Just use a cubic box and you'll get the cubic shipping rate, and it's a lot cheaper because I don't know, it's like $17 or $18 or $19. You get it for $12, right? I mean, just always use cubic. If you're going to use a large flat rate box, don't use it. Or cut one down and use it and do it for cubic. Get your better price. Now, the cubic, I don't know on eBay if you can get cubic or not. I know Pirate Ships, you can get it. It pulls it up. Pirate Ship always pulls up the cheapest way to do it for you, and then it shows you the best way to do it. Next up, going from priority by weight. Now, priority by weight means when I weigh it and I put it in a box, how much it's going to charge me. Now, the box has to be with, I don't remember what right there, bam. That's as big as your box needs to be. But the box, once you get so big, they start charging more for volume too. But this is just a normal size box. I'm assuming you're not shipping something big, giant. As soon as I find out, like I said, I'll put it right there. But priority by weight, I only went to 5 pounds. Anything over 5 pounds, you can start checking your options. Over 5 pounds, check. Priority, cubic, flat rate, all this is priority. So you get 1 to 3 day shipping on that, which is quick, and $100 insurance. That's a big deal because that way if something gets lost or damaged, you're insured for $100. Up to $100 anyway. 1 pound, you're looking about, we figure about $8. 2 pounds, we figure about $9.59 to $9.50. 3 pounds, we figure $11. So you're $10.87. 4 pounds is $12. 5 pounds, $13.21. You get up here, start looking at here, $13.20, $13.21. So if you can do it cubic, right? $12. You can maybe slide in under that. Regional rate boxes we use very seldom. Regional rate boxes are they're cheaper by distance. So if you're shipping something close, you can do a regional rate box and say, but it's got to be a regional rate box. All these boxes, all these USPS boxes I'm showing you, free of charge. Go to their website. You can order them. They'll deliver them right to your house. But, or I guess, I don't know if they'll deliver everybody's house, not in the city, but out here they deliver to my house anyway. So, regional rate box, it says regional rate box A. Now these ship for, depending on your region. Now this is a very, very vague, so when you do it, go check your chart or check, and a lot of times if I'm shipping stuff and I know it's close, I'll look to see what the regional rate is, and then I'll see what the priority rate is, and I go to the one's cheaper. Because they're both 1 to 3 day shipping, $100, it's the same, but I try to get the regional box because it's a certain size, I guess. I don't know. There's 2 different types of regional rate boxes, regional A's and 2 types of regional B's. Regional A, national average, if it's shipping within the region, is $9.52. Regional B box, don't use them. Cubic, go to cubic or priority. Okay, so that's pretty much right there. That covers. We got first class, cubic, flat rate, priority, regional. It's not as complicated as it sounds, guys. Right here, if it's under 16 ounces, I'm going first class every time. It's the cheapest way to ship anything. If it's under 20 pounds and I can get it in a box that's less than a half of a cubic foot, we're going to go cubic. If it's priority, even if it's cubic sometimes, and I can get it, if I'm up here, if it's that big, it's not going to fit in any of this stuff. But if it's smaller and it's heavy, up to 50 pounds, you can ship it with flat rate envelopes, boxes, small boxes, but be careful once you get past the small boxes. Up here, you're not looking at the best deal all the time. You have to go down maybe here. The only thing that's nice about flat rate is almost exactly what you're going to pay every time if it'll fit in the box. So if you sell one thing that you got a whole bunch of and it'll fit in a small flat rate box, and it cost you between $7.65 and $8 a ship, and you want to use that because that's good. You can do that. Padded, I use padded a lot because last year $7.55, they went up to $7.75 now is the national average. We'll have to pay it. This is 2020 rates, guys, right here. This is the new stuff. So we're not giving 19 rates here on Slosso Sells It channel. We're just giving you the brand new stuff so you guys aren't getting old information. This stuff's going to work for an entire year. USPS raised the rates. They do it every year. And this reflects all that. Don't forget, I'm going to put all the links down below to all the spreadsheets. Pirate Ship, you can start. Pirate Ship's free. It doesn't cost you anything to use. They get you the lowest rates possible, the lowest rates available for USPS. You're going to get the same rates that Apple gets through USPS. You're going to get the same rates that I get. You're going to get the same rates that the guy that doesn't ship anything except for once a year gets. Everybody gets the same rates. They don't charge you a fee. I don't know. I don't know how the guys do it, but priority by weight. If it's 5 pounds or less, look cubic first. Then if you can't, do it here. If it's over 5 pounds, I go and compare UPS. We use a lot of UPS. We don't use FedEx as much. FedEx most of the time is a little cheaper than UPS, but we do Amazon, and we got a really good relationship with our UPS guy. We like him. UPS guy, we like you. I don't know what your name is. I don't know what his name is. He's here enough. But we like him, so we stick with UPS. Check FedEx. If you got DHL, if you're in the Midwest, speedy delivery. The problem with them is with us is they don't deliver to a lot of places we ship to, and I don't think about them because it's odd to have to go try to figure out, well, I should sell this to here. Can I ship this speedy? But those guys are pretty good. They ship a lot of stuff here or some stuff I buy, and the guys are here quite a bit, and they do a good job. Regional rate boxes every once in a while. You can catch a little break there, not very often. Then the last three I didn't really talk about are Parcel Select, Express, and Media. Parcel Select's like priority without all the good stuff. It's slow. I don't believe it's insured, and it's about 10 to 44 cents less per item. Most times that's not a good option. Just go priority, bite the bullet, spend the extra 44 cents, you cheapos. Don't be cheap. You'll have happier customers, and that is what we're looking for. We're wanting people to be happy with our service. That's what whenever I write a message, we want everybody's experience with us to be good. Whatever that means, whatever the services we have to provide to make their experience good, we try to do that. We don't let people walk all over us, but we don't argue about returns. Don't argue about returns, guys. If somebody wants to return something, return it. Okay? There's a reason Walmart does it. There's a reason Amazon does it. Just return it. It's not worth the hassle to fight most times. Are there some dishonest people? Are you gonna get messed around a little bit? Yeah, sometimes, but most people out there are honest, and I believe that. And a lot of people say there's a lot of hate in this world, but I don't see it when I'm out personally. But that's a discussion for a different time. I don't think the world's any more violent or hateful today than it ever has been, but that's one man's opinion. I think everybody's just as nice as ever. Everywhere we go, people are always nice to us. Express shipping. This is 1 to 2 day shipping. A lot of times, priority you can get 2 day shipping if it's close. Express is quite a bit more. I didn't go over it because we don't ever use it because it's so much more expensive. Some of you may offer it. If people pay for it, then you want to use it. That's fine. If they need it the next day, offer it. But we don't do it very often. If somebody would ask for it, we'd get them a quote, but we don't put it on our listings. And what we do use sometimes, but you got to be careful with it, it's media mail. Now, media mail has to be media. It has to be books or educational. Now, you can't go shipping my knife, the knife we're selling here. You can't ship that media mail. They can check it, and you can get in trouble for this, guys. This is, you're talking to the USPS, so these guys, they got rules for a reason. Don't break the rules. Follow the rules. But media mail, if you're going to ship books to somebody, if I've got books I sell, or, if you're shipping Dungeons and Dragons books, if you guys do that, or, let's see, what else is there? Books, I don't know, textbooks, stuff like that. If you're shipping stuff like that, media mail is a cheaper way to do it. It's a little slower than priority, but it's, a lot of times something that's going to cost me, if I'm over here on weight and it's going to cost me $10 to ship here, a lot of times I can do it media mail if it's books or DVDs or CDs or stuff like that. I can do it for a lot cheaper. But make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know if it qualifies. Don't ship something that doesn't qualify and get yourself in trouble. And as always, guys, I'm not the end-all, say-all. Know the policies. No policy on eBay. If you do Amazon, no policies on Amazon. Because Slosso Sells It said, hey, I can do this. That's not a good defense for not knowing policy, guys. USPS isn't going to accept the fact that I'm pretty sure Slosso Sells It on YouTube said that I could do this. And so that's why I did it. They're not going to accept that. They don't care. If you did wrong, you did wrong, and they're going, you'll have to face the consequences on it. Not because I said, double check me, guys. If you know something better than I know than what I said, make sure you put it in the comments. Let me know. I'd like to know. I mess up too. That's what this is about. We screw up over and over, and we just keep failing, but it helps you succeed, So the more times you fail, the more times you're going to succeed. You fail, and you try not to do that anymore. You're going to fail. You're going to do things that are stupid. I did. I still do. Matter of fact, we did one the other day. I have an item that I can't ship to California because of Prop 65, and I sent an offer to a guy that lived in California, and he took the offer, and we're trying to figure it out right now, but it looks like I might have to return or cancel the order, and that's going to hit me in my metrics on my eBay store, which I hate, but I don't know what else to do. We've exhausted. We've been going at it since Sunday evening. We started going back and forth messaging, and we're almost at a impasse right now. So that's something I did that was stupid. Now, next time I send offers out, I'm going to double check if I'm sending offers to people who live in California on items I can't ship to California. It doesn't make sense to me that I did that, but it happens. So guys, that's about all I got today. Thanks everybody for watching. I love it. You guys are doing great. You guys are watching the videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Please, please, please. Watch the videos, share them. If you guys got any questions, put them in the comments. I try to answer the questions in the comments. I try to go through and answer them. We don't have a lot of time, but we do what we can. PirateShip.com's got all this information on it, guys. I'll put all the links down in the description. And for my family and yours, peace.